If you're considering getting a dog, be sure to factor in exercise when matching your dog to your lifestyle. Be sure you're able to provide enough walking and other exercises. In this video, we will discuss the necessary exercises that will keep your dog healthy. Stay with us till the end of this video and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get more content like this. Here are 10 easy ways to exercise your dog. Playing frisbee. When it comes to exercising your dog, one of the easiest methods is playing a game of frisbee. I like to think of it like a game of fetch on steroids. Since I can toss a frisbee way further than a ball, my dog ends up running a lot more between tosses, and all extra running means she's burning off a lot more calories. If you've never played frisbee with your dog, I recommend starting with a soft disc or rubber frisbee. They're easier to pick up, and since they're lighter and softer, they're a lot less likely to cause any injuries. When teaching your dog to play frisbee, start by introducing them to the new toy and getting them excited about it. Toss it a short distance or roll it along the ground and encourage your dog when they chase it. Once your dog is excited about chasing it, you can start adding in a little more distance and encouraging them to catch it. Playing tug of war. Minute for minute playing tug of war with your dog is one of the most physically and mentally challenging games you can play. Playing tug with your dog is fun, easy, and a great way to give your dog plenty of physical and mental exercise. And since it's a game that relies on manners, it's a great way to work on your dog's impulse control, and the game stops if your teeth touch my hand. The tug is a great exercise for dogs, but I would add in a word of caution when working with puppies. If your dog hasn't mastered basic bite inhibition, they will probably struggle to play by the rules. If you want to save your hands from those sharp teeth, remember to work on teaching your puppy not to bite before attempting a game of tug. If you don't have a tug toy, you can make your own with some fleece or old t-shirts. Just remember to put up your tug toy when it's not in use. Many tug toys are made with rope or other materials that can pose a potential choking hazard for your dog. Using a flirt pole. Flirt poles are one of the quickest ways to exercise your dog. A flirt pole is a long pole with a lure attached by rope to the end. As you hold onto the pole and move it around, the lure follows along the ground, enticing your dog to chase. Using a flirt pole will provide your dog with a lot of physical exercises and mental stimulation. Here's a video of one being used to give you a better idea. A couple of minutes of using a flirt pole will be extremely tiring for your dog. Just remember to keep the sessions short when starting out to avoid injury, since this is such a high-impact activity. When it comes to using a flirt pole, you can have a couple of options. You can make one of your own, or you can buy one online. To buy the best flirt pole for dogs, check out the link in the description box. Walk, hike, or jog with your dog. When it comes to exercising your dog, don't forget about the daily dog walk. It's great for both physical and mental exercise. Have you ever wondered why our dogs get so excited when it's time for a walk? It's because our dogs don't get to choose when it's time to go out and explore. They depend on us. For many dogs, the walk is the highlight of their day. If your walks get a little mundane, switch it up by exploring a new location or changing your pace. Once or twice a week, I try to find a new place to go walking. It might be the beach, a local park, or it might be just a new neighborhood. And if you're looking for something more physically demanding, you can start a jogging or hiking routine with your dog. Nosework games. One of my favorite ways to keep my dog active and entertained is to play some nosework games. They're fun, They're versatile and they're mentally stimulating for dogs. And when it comes to nose work, my favorite game is called Go Find It. I chop a few carrots into small bits and hide them throughout the house. If your dog hasn't played the game before, you might want to start with smelly treats until they get the hang of it. To play, start by having your dog sit in a stay position while you hide some of those treats around the house. If you've never done any nose work games before, start with some easy spots that are easy to find. After you've hidden the treats, release your dog and tell them to go find it. Keep it fun and encouraging for your dog by praising them every time they find a treat. After they start to get the hang of the game, you can start hiding the treats in harder to find spots such as under rugs or on windowsills. That will teach your dog to start relying on its natural sniffing abilities to find the treats rather than just relying on visuals. A game of fetch. Playing fetch with your dog is a fun and interactive way to exercise your dog. And if you have a little extra room and a lightweight toy, you can even play with it indoors. Hallways, stairs, and big living rooms are popular choices. Some dogs are natural when it comes to fetching, but some will need a bit of practice. Play hide and seek with your dog. My dog loves playing hide and seek, even though I'm predictable and have a tendency to use the same 4 hiding spots over and over. Hide and seek is a fun game that lets your dog use some of their natural scent tracking abilities in a mentally stimulating way. To play hide and seek with your dog, have them stay while you go find a hiding spot. Once you're situated, call your dog and praise them when they find you. Take your dog swimming. Swimming is a great way to exercise your dog. And because it's low impact, it's great for dogs with mobility issues such as arthritis. Swimming is a non-weight bearing exercise that can help increase your dog's range of motion and build up muscle mass. If you don't have a regular place to go swimming, check to see if there are any canine-friendly hydrotherapy centers, pools, public beaches, or dog parks with a water feature available in your area. And if your dog is new to swimming, remember to take it slow. Not all dogs are natural in the water. Kong stuffing and food dispensing toys. Kong stuffing and using food dispensing toys are some great ways to keep your dog active and engaged. Stuffing a Kong is my personal favorite because it keeps my dog busy for 30+ minutes. I stuff it with a mixture of healthy treats and broth, and then I freeze it overnight. Food dispensing toys such as the Bob-a-lot are great for giving your dog some more mental stimulation during mealtime. You fill it up and they have to knock it around to get the food out. If your dog has never used a food dispensing toy, you may have to practice a bit before they get the hang of it. After filling it up, encourage them to play with it so they can see that, oh look, food comes out when I move it around. Teach your dog to chase bubbles. One of the easiest ways to exercise your dog is to teach them to chase bubbles. When it comes to teaching your dog how to chase bubbles, start by blowing a couple at a time. Point them out to your dog and encourage them to chase. If they're a bit apprehensive, catch them yourself to show your dog that there's nothing to worry about and that the whole point of the game is to get them before they touch the ground. I use bubbles made for kids. They're non-toxic but can upset their stomach if your dog ingests too much. And be sure to wipe off your dog's eyes afterward to avoid any irritation. That's all for today, guys. Hit the like button if you like this video. Your support will encourage us to bring you new content. Until next time, bye-bye.